Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. Polkadot also one of the cryptocurrencies that currently goes according to plan here. So in the last video I showed you here that the wave 4 might already be complete, that we had a bit of a triangle here, A, B, C, D, E, and that we then started our move down in a wave 1. We moved up in a wave 2 in an A, B, C. And let's take a look. Is that wave 2 might actually now be complete. We do that by looking at the Fibonacci retracement levels, and we can see that wave 2 reached perfectly the 78.6% Fib level at 1077, just below that, but that is actually an ideal target for a wave 2. And also we have here a 3-wave move. So from my point of view, that scenario is still absolutely valid. So here from the wave 1 to the wave 2, we had an ABC. A wave 2 is always a 3-wave move. When we can count 3 waves, it is usually a corrective wave. And in this case, as a wave 2, which is a corrective wave, that would make absolute sense. After we could count this move down as an impulsive move down, has 5 waves. This one has 3 waves in a wave 2. The next move down would be, according to that, a wave 3. A wave 3 again has 5 waves, and we could already have completed here the wave 1 of the wave 3. We might now be in the wave 2 of the wave 3, and the next move down would then be a wave 3 of the wave 3. To confirm that, however, we would need to break below $9.25. So here it's actually this swing low that we need to break. Well, there's 2 levels here. 9.46 would be the first important one, and then 9.25. At the moment we make here higher lows. So it's not yet confirmed that this actually is the wave 3. It's currently looking like it. There is one alternative scenario that we can talk about in a minute, but let's say when is this overall scenario here that I have on the chart invalidated? Well, to do that, the price would need to move above $11.18. Yeah, above $11.18, this immediate downtrending scenario would be invalidated. It would also, or it would already get very unrealistic if the price moves once more above, if it actually moves above 1096. If it moves above the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level of that wave 1 retracement, in a wave 2, then it would be very unrealistic that this is still the sell-off scenario, and it would really be invalidated above $11.18. At the moment, therefore, I remain here with my primary scenario of an immediate sell-off that is currently happening here. It could also be, so let me just remove here those wave counts. It could be that due to at the moment we see a little bit of a weakness in this downtrend. I mean, you can see that. Look at, we moved down, yes, we moved up, okay, and we moved down, but we're not really, at least we haven't yet made a lower low. So it is possible that some kind of an Elliott wave triangle here has unfolded again. So let's say we could see this here as a triangle, possibly something like that. Yeah, that is possible that we have here something unfolding as a triangle, where also in the end we would probably expect a move down, a decline either way, but it means that we might get a few more ups and downs here in this triangle. So it would just mean that this gets a bit extended, and then the wave 4 would then not be finished here, it would actually be finished back here, which in the end would actually mean that if the wave 4 finishes a bit lower, it would mean that also the downtrend will finish a little bit lower. But at the moment I will remain here with my view and scenario that we are already here in an immediate downtrend, and that very soon then we should see this wave, possibly wave 2 of the wave 3, which is currently coming up here. That could already theoretically reverse down now. Maybe it will go up a little bit higher to 1028 or 1048 before it will move down. If it doesn't do it, and if it goes higher, then we could look at the triangle pattern. Overall, nevertheless, in any of these 2 scenarios, I would primarily expect a move down. I would expect that we haven't seen the low yet of Polkadot, and that we are going to end somewhere here in the region between $5 and that 88. Let me just zoom out a bit. here between 562, which is the 88.7% fib level, and the previous swing low, which is here at $7.22. Yeah, so somewhere between those two levels, I would expect the final low of the overall correction. Should we lose the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level, then we still have quite strong support probably here in that area around $3.70. Yeah, there has been here quite a bit of historical support and resistance here in the area of trade. So that is how I can currently see here the Polkadot chart. Yeah, overall unfolded here in this impulsive wave 1 back in May 21. We are now in a wave 2, in an overall wave 2 consisting also of an A, B, C pattern. And we're just here in this small target area. From here, ideally, yeah, what we would expect is at some point a recovery starting, and that should ideally take us to new all-time highs. And if we manage to make new all-time highs, the target would be in a wave 3 then, the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. That would be the absolute minimum it would need to do. And to do that, it would need to get to $87 as a minimum. That would be the price target for the next larger wave up, provided we can make a new all-time high. And it could even go higher. So it could theoretically even go to $137 in this wave 3. But then afterwards, you would get here a wave 4 retracement again. And we would see a wave 5 final impulsive move to the upside before all of this movement then will be corrected again. Yeah, that would be the next major correction, but that is still months, maybe even years away. We'll see. But that is my view about Polkadot at the moment. So short term here, still bearish, a lot of selling pressure, and the overall, I gave you the levels, so that's fine. The overall invalidation point for this whole wave 4, by the way, yeah, all of this, what we've got on the chart here, that whole wave 4 here would be actually at $11.83. Yeah, this is where the price should not move above anymore. If it does that, we might need to look at the whole structure here. Yeah, but for now, I remain here with my primary expectation, and that would also be, it's also confirmed here by the medium term indicators. For example, the 2-day chart here, still strong downtrend and short signal on the ADX and the I. The RSI is still very, very bearish, so there isn't really any bullishness coming in. Yes, we see here currently the MACD being reducing the negative momentum. That's fine. That happens because we are currently here in a consolidation. That usually happens then. 4-day chart, very similar picture, yeah. So also still very much pointed to the downside, and on the weekly anyway. So all of this still pointing very much to the downside. I mean, on the 1 hour, we already here have had this bullish crossover on the MACD, but we haven't really seen an effect. And at some point, this will also cross to the downside again, yeah. And here the RSI is even in the bearish range still. We have a short signal here also on the daily ADX. So there is just not the bullishness, yeah. It's not there, you know. Here what we can see is that we actually see already that 4 hour turning to the downside, the MACD pushing down further, yeah. So I mean, these are now the really short-term indicators, not too meaningful, to be honest. So yeah, that is currently here my view about Polkadot. I'll of course keep you updated, and I just have to repeat it here one more time. What we want to wait for, yeah, towards the end of the correction. I mean, just one more. I have to say it. The low could theoretically be in for the altcoins and for Bitcoin. It could theoretically be in. They have all reached their individual target areas, and these target areas here also highlighted in yellow, they aren't there for fun. They are the areas where usually you would expect a reversal to the upside with the highest likelihood. Yeah, they are normally the areas where an asset, a cryptocurrency, a stock, you know, in such a wave 2 would reverse back to the upside. And because they have all reached these areas, at any point in time, we could see a bull run starting. At the moment, the bullish evidence isn't there yet. But as soon as the price makes from here a first impulsive wave up, which means we see 5 waves, and then we get this 3-wave move down, an ABC correction, and we make a higher low, that is the best signal that you can get that the overall downtrend is over. And when I see something like that in any of the crypto charts, I will of course make you aware immediately. Alright, so hopefully you liked the update about Polkadot. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.